Good day, students. In this video, we're going to discuss the laws of exponents. The laws of exponents are important in simplifying radical expressions and solving radical equations. So basically, there are 6 laws of exponents, and in this video, we're going to discuss them one by one. Now, let's have the first law, which is the product rule for same base. Now, let's assume that A, M, and N are real numbers. Now, this law states that A raised to the power of M times A raised to the power of N is equal to A raised to the power of M plus N. So, if we multiply two expressions having the same base, all we need to do is to copy the common base and add their exponents. Okay, let's have examples. First example we have here, 2 raised to the power of 2 times 2 raised to the power of 3. Now, based on the first law, if we multiply two expressions having the same base, we are going to first copy the common base, which is 2. Correct? The common base is 2, and we are going to add their exponents. So, the first exponent is 2 plus the second exponent, which is 3. Okay, so 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 3, so that's 2 raised to the power of 5. Now, if we're going to simplify 2 raised to the power of 5, it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Correct? And 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 raised to 5, is equal to 32. So, the final answer is 32. Okay, let's solve the second example. A raised to the power of 5, B raised to the power of 6 times A raised to the power of 2, B raised to the power of 4. So, again, based on the first law, copy the common base. We have A and other exponents. Okay, we have 2 A's here, and we're going to add their exponents. So, 5 plus 2. And B, the common base, which is B, and add their exponents, 6 plus 4. Okay, so A raised to the power of 5 plus 2, that's A raised to the power of 7. And B raised to the power of 6 plus 4, that's B raised to the power of 10. So this is the final answer. Now let's have the second law, which is the power of A power. Now this law states that A raised to the power of M raised to the power of N is equal to A raised to the power of M times N. Okay, now let's have examples. First example here, we have 2 raised to the power of 3 raised to the power of 2. Okay, so all we need to do is to copy the base and multiply the two exponents. So 3 times 2. Okay, at walang button is i-multiply ang duha ka exponents. So 3 times 2. So if we're going to simplify this one, it becomes 2 raised to the power of 6, and 2 raised to the power of 6, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and times 2, and that's equal to 64. Okay, so 2 raised to the power of 3 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 64. And we have the second example, x raised to the power of 3 raised to the power of 5. Again, ang ato lang buhaton is i-copy ang base and multiply the exponents. So we have 3 times 5. And x raised to the power of 3 times 5 is equal to x raised to the power of 15. So this is the final answer. So that is all about power of a power. Now let's have the third law of exponent, which is the power of a product. So this law states that A raised to the power of M, B raised to the power of M, raised to the power of N is equal to A raised to the power of Mn and B raised to the power of Mn. So, ano sa itong gibuhat? Ito lang gibuhat is, kaning exponent nga nasa gawas, ato lang siyang gi-multiply sa exponent, kada exponent nga nasa sulod. Okay? So, let's have examples. Number 1, first example, we have 3 raised to the power, 3a squared b cubed raised to the power of 3. Again, unsa to gingon sa third law or power of a product rule, we have ang atong buhaton is kaning exponent nga nasa sa gawas ato ang i-distribute or i-multiply nato siya sa kada exponent nga naa sa sulod. Okay, so ang 3 has an exponent of 1. Okay, please take note that a constant na siya exponent nga 1. So 3 is a constant, so it has an exponent of 1 times the exponent nga nasa gawas, which is 3. Am I clear? Okay, we have next a squared or a raised to the power of 2 times exponent nga nasa gawas, which is 3. Okay, and next we have b raised to the power of 3 times exponent nga nasa gawas, which is also 3. Okay, so let's simplify. So 3 raised to the power of 1 times 3, so that's 3 raised to 3. And a raised to the power of 2 times 3, that's a raised to the power of 6. And b raised to the power of 3 times 3, that's b raised to the power of 9. Okay, so masimplify pa ni nato ang kaning constant. Okay, so 3 raised to the power of 3, that's 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27. So 27, a raised to the power of 6, b raised to the power of 9. So this is the final answer. Am I clear? Okay, let's have the second example. Okay, this is the second example. So the given is x raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of 5, raised to the power of 4. Okay, so again, ang sa itong buhaton, ang kaning exponent nga nasa gawas ato siyang i-multiply sa kada exponent nga nasa sulod. So it becomes x raised to the power of 4 times 4 and y raised to the power of 5 times 4. Okay? And let's simplify. X raised to the power of 4 times 4, that's x raised to the power of 16. And y raised to the power of 5 times 4, that's y raised to the power of 20. So this is the final answer. Am I clear? Okay, very good.